Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Omar speaking to you, and I will talk about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. All right, and for I had the 5, which was what I was using to record all my other videos before this, and I upgraded to the 6. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna say, "Oh, it's the same phone," yada yada yada. No, it's not. And I will tell you why. All right. So, first of all, which one did I get? I got the crafted black. I don't like all that shiny that he has. It shines too much. Makes it look a little cheap, honestly. But it is what it is. But I like how it feels. Not sure if you can hear that. Right. So I like how it feels. It feels great. It feels like he has a what's it called? One of those skins. It feels like he has a skin on top of it. That's how it feels. I like the way the color is. You see, it's black all the way through, um, and it actually shuts flat. Not sure if we'll be able to pick that up over here. But it shuts flat. It's very tight. You see, so there's no gap. You'll probably see that little gap right here, right there. But that's all. You won't see much. The phone feels good in the hand. You know, one hand function right here. That one hand function. Um, Now the screen, as you can see, the bezel is a lot thinner, and you're able to use more of the screen. So in reality, that little tiny increase that they did on this screen, you should add a little bit more because of that. So it's a lot more usable. It also has some AI stuff and all that good stuff with it. The cameras are basically the same, different design on it right here. But the processing after you take pictures, that's what makes a big difference when it comes to it. So yeah, they had the same cameras for the last 3 years, whatever it is, 4, 5, and 6, but their processing might have changed. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I've taken a couple pictures with it. They look good. I've taken some videos with it. They look good. So I'm okay with it. I'm not a photographer. I don't go around taking pictures of every little thing that pops out. But the stuff I've taken, they look good. Now, with a device expensive like this one, you do want to protect it, right? And that's what I got the Torras case right here. And one thing about the this Torras case is that it has the MagSafe. It got that frosted finish on it, so when you're touching right here, it's not going to leave fingerprints. And I got the one that holds the S Pen on it. Now this S Pen does not come included. This was from my Fold 5 that I had with the other case. So you know I've been using this case right here, and it's very good. I like it. But let's just put the case on. And one thing I like about this one, it does not have any adhesive or adhesive, however you say that, right? Yes, give me a break. I'm Hispanic. All right, so it doesn't have any type of sticky glue or anything like that, and and it holds really well. So let me show you. So I put it on, boom, boom, already good, and then I'll put the top one. Let me just, I had it backwards. All right, let me just put the top one, and look, it snaps right in, all good and everything. Really good fit. Boom. Let me put the S Pen on it, and this is how it will look. You see, so you'll have a little bit of a wider border over here compared to the back, right? Now, my only thing about this one, since it doesn't have the adhesive, however you say that, this will be a little loose, but it will snap back in place. It does snap back. When I talked to the representative from Torras, they told me that they have learned from their mistakes with the 5, and they pretty much did a different material on this, where even if this happens where it gets it kind of like goes loose like this, it will snap right back. So it's more durable. How durable, I don't know. They say it was really durable, that it shouldn't snap. All right, it's a very thin case as well, and the magnets are good. You see, now since it doesn't have any adhesive or any sticky thing, you see how the case will open up. Normally if I want to take it off, I just put my finger here. All right, so that's one thing. Always protect your investment, right? And that's how I'm protecting mine as of right now. That's how I'm doing it. It does have a little bit of lid protection up here. I will say that if you do use this case, be careful, because not every tempered glass will work. I had a tempered glass from Spigen, and this right here and this side was pushing it up. So at the moment, I'm using a film protection from the Samsung anti-reflective one. So it works great with it. But if you are going to use a tempered glass, just make sure that it will fit this one well, because this case will be pushing it out. Okay, outside of that, I mean, there's no problem. It is a little hard to get to the fingerprint reader because of the S Pen. If you get the other design, the other one that doesn't have the S Pen holder, the fingerprint reader will be really easy to go to get. But since this one does have the S Pen holder on it, it gets on the way. So you have to get a little creative with it and kind of angle your hand a little bit, or do whatever you have to do. Um, Now, let me show you something real quick. This thing I love because I've been doing it. I've been using this thing a lot because I love to draw, right? So I'm going to draw something real quick. And it's not going to be a good drawing, okay? You just keep that in mind. So I'm going to just do something real quick. And okay, let me see. I'm almost done with this. Okay, look at that. All right, so yeah, something really quick, and look what I would do. So watercolor, I'm gonna put the watercolor side on it. So we let it load and everything from the little sketch that I did, okay? And it'll give you like 4 different options. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the 4 options you could get from it. Every time you do it, it'll give you a different random. Let me go for a 3D style cartoon right now. So it'll give you different styles every time you go back and you regenerate. It'll give you a different one. So 3D, look at that. See, this thing is amazing. Like, I love that. That's one thing I really do like about this new AI feature that comes with it right now. Hopefully, it will be coming out with my S24 Ultra, because that's my main phone. Not only that, but let me show you. You could do the same thing with pictures that you already had that are older. So let me find one. So on this one, I'm over here with my fiance. We were having breakfast. You can see what I have here, right? Let me show you what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna go where the little star is at right here, and then right here there'll be a sketch to image. I'll do that, and then let me draw something real quick. Let me make like a hot dog right here, right? So I got this, and then let me put this. Well, actually, you know what? The hot dog didn't come out. So let me just draw a burger. Da, 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 da. So I got the burger right here. And then in the back, let me just draw a cat or something. Let me see right here. Let me draw a cat. and I have a cat back there as well. So I generate, and let's see. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. I will keep that in mind. Hopefully, it will work where I get the cat and the burger right there. So here we go. Oh, I have a bunny eating my food. Look at that. So from this sketch right here, I thought I made a good cat, but no. It was a bunny eating my burger, a bunny right there, me petting a bunny with my burger right there, uh, the bunny looking at me with a burger, and the bunny looking at my burger like, man, I'm gonna eat that. So, you know, it's actually it's amazing how almost real like this thing looks. I'm actually save this. I actually like this one. I'm gonna save this one. Hold on. I'm actually saving it. I like that one. Let me go back real quick. So I like that one. I'm saving it. I'm sorry, but I had to do that. But yeah, so little things like that, you actually, you know, the phone feels great on your hand. It's very thin. I put it on my pocket, right? It's so thin, like it feels like a regular phone. You know, like my S24 Ultra with my case on is thicker than this right here. Now, when it's open, it's even more thinner. All right, it's way more thinner than the C Fold 5 that I had, and it kind of feels a little bit weird at first, but you get used to it, right? And you know, you have two things in one. You have your phone and a tablet at the same time, and the screen, that little bit that they added to, actually helps with it. So you do less mistakes and everything. I'm gonna say I have big fingers, right? Big thumbs, and even on my S24 Ultras, I anytime I try to click the N, like it doesn't click it. You'll click space. So it's not the phone. It's probably my fingers because it does same thing with my S24 that it does with this one. So that bigger screen doesn't mean that you have a better typing and everything. It's a lot useful, but doesn't necessarily mean that automatically you're not gonna miss a letter or two. All right, that's doesn't mean that it will happen. It happens on my S24 Ultra. It's gonna happen here too, and it does happen a lot as well. Um, so yeah, it's little things. Battery life so far, still learning my patterns, I think. But so far, I've been able to get like 6.5 hours of battery life while using the inner screen a lot, because this is the main thing I use right here, the inner screen. And I've been able to get like 6 hours. I've been watching movies with it, on YouTube a lot, social media. I do two or three things at the same time, and this thing holds up everything. I played Genshin Impact on this one. Beautiful. It looks really great. All right. So if you have never used a foldable phone, I would recommend you getting this. They're saying, oh, the OnePlus is a bigger screen, or the Google Fold is really great. Okay, whatever. You know, I've used a Samsung phone. I've used this one. I know how it is. I've had the 5 before. Now I have this one, the 6. And I will tell you, Samsung knows what they are doing. They know what they have done, they know what they have created, and they are perfecting everything. Their software is so great. And a lot of people say, well, it's only a little change. Yes, but that little change makes a big difference. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's not about the hardware always, it's about the software as well that comes along with it. You can have the best hardware out there, but if your software is bad, it's not going to be a good phone. All right. So you got to think about it. And, you got to see as well, what have you invested in? I have the Samsung Watch Ultra, the earbuds. I got the S24 Ultra. the the Z Fold 6. I have a tablet as well, the Tab S7 up there. So I'm invested with Samsung. So I have a good ecosystem going around where it works perfect. It works great, right? Um, so yeah, but the phone is really good. The phone is very lightweight. The phone is very thin compared to last year's. Now it's so thin that I will actually be changing the case, mainly because this right here, like that's a little thing, and then um, it's very thin, and I need to be able to have it where it feels a little bit more thicker, for me to be able to be okay with it. Because even though it feels great, it's really good. There's times where, like, I have very heavy hands, so um, I feel like I could break it. Even though it's very durable, even though it's really great, I feel like I could break it, and I don't like feeling like that. So, but outside of that, it's perfectly fine. The phone, works good, and if you like going caseless, this one, I think this black one, this crafted black, is the way to go. It's really great. I just don't like that shiny, how it shines a lot, but that's a little thing. But other than that, look at that. Look how this thing looks. Look how it looks. One thing as well, that camera right here. Not sure if you can see it. Right. Okay. So you will see that little punch out hole, right? When Okay, you see that right there? Now, when that finishes, you could still notice it a little bit more. I'm not sure if you could see it through the camera, but you could notice it, and it's more noticeable than when it was on the 5. I would say that, but you know, it is what it is. I guess it makes it a better camera. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I really, don't take pictures with the camera fold open like this. I don't do that with it. But yeah, it's little things like that. All right, guys. Well, again, the little things is what makes the big difference. It's a lot lighter, folds flat. It's a lot thinner. The outer screen is a little tiny bit bigger, wider, but due to the fact that the vessels is not so thick, it makes it look bigger than what it is. And those little things makes a huge difference when you add everything together. So you get a different experience. And this coming from a person who actually does use this phone. All right, I do use the phone. I use the S20. I use the C Fold 5 on a daily basis. The same way I use my S24 Ultra on a daily basis. When I upgraded from the S23 to the S24 Ultra, people are like, it's the same phone. Yeah, well, that flat screen made a huge difference on it. When I upgraded from the Z Fold 5 to the 6, that little tiny change on it made a huge difference. Battery life, I'm seeing the same thing as of right now. Might change, might not, I don't know. But so far, the way I use it, I'm seeing the same around, same battery life at around 6 hours with the screen, with the whole phone open. So yeah, that's one thing. Durable, I don't know. I'm not a durability tester. I'm not gonna be throwing the phone out there to see how well, or I'm not gonna be bending anything. I don't do that. Let's leave that for the other guys who make that kind of money. I don't. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's my thing about it. This is a really great phone. If you were thinking about it, is it worth the upgrade? To me, it was. You know, and I put that 2 year warranty on it, or not warranty. Yeah, 2 year the Samsung Plus coverage on it. So I put those 2 years. So I won't be upgrading until probably 2 more years. So let's see, the 6, 7 until the 8, maybe till the 8. If Apple decides that they can have a foldable phone as well, and things like that, I might switch the fold for another fold from them. I don't know, but as right now, This thing is a great phone. It feels great, even with the case on it. If you have a thin case like this one, fits really well. But like I said, I'm gonna get a different case from UAG. So and I have a UAG case for my S24 Ultra as well. I like the brand. I like how they are. So and they taking good care of me anytime I, you know, file for some type of things. Whatever it is, they have responded. They do take care of you. Torras as well. So if you're thinking about getting a case for it, Torras, UAG are really great as far as I know with their customer service as well. So if you have a problem, they will fix it. All right. And like I said, I was talking with the rep. They told me about this. They helped me out and all that stuff. They taking good care of me as well with it. UAG is the same thing. Anytime I had some type of issue with their case or something, they've taken care of me. They use that warranty and boom, get a new case, right? So yeah, that's my take on it. Remember, really great MagSafe on it. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have a magnetic ring on it, so this one's really good. So if y'all don't have one, Endoville is a really great brand. I love their rings. Their magnetic phone holder, really great. And see how hard I'm going. That's how good. That's how good the magnet is from this case. Torras has really great magnets. Again, I could say everything I want, but it depends on y'all what y'all want. And if y'all don't like this S Pen holder because of the way it looks, just get one that doesn't have the S Pen holder, and you'll be flush like this with this one right here. You'll eliminate this extra. You're able to use your fingerprint really well and all that stuff. All right. So yeah. All right, guys. Peace.